Why? Hey everyone, Dash Attack here. How's it going? Yeah, that intro ties into what we're going to be talking about today, as apparently one of the key honchos up at Marvel is dismissing the success of Marvel Rivals and is basically saying that the what they're doing with those characters has nothing to do with the success of that game, that it's all game mechanics that people want, and that it's not going to influence the comics, even though there's evidence to the contrary that it is kind of influencing the comics already. Even so, it would be really stupid not to actively want to borrow influence from this game because this game is a freaking cash cow and it's the most popular Marvel thing going on right now. It's the thing that's the most successful right now with Marvel. Like, it has more interest than the freaking movies. And for them to not capitalize on that is just crazy. Now, to be fair, they are apparently doing a tie in comic, but it's probably going to just be a short run. So, we're going to look at this article from my buddy Spencer, but before we do that, I just want to ask everyone, if you aren't subscribed already, to please consider becoming a subscriber. I'd greatly appreciate it. Help me get to 1,600, possibly before June. And with that out of the way, while Marvel Rivals may be opening the door for some of the publisher's lesser known characters to see how Love Marvel Comics executive editor Tom Barefoot says that a given hero's in-game popularity has no bearing on their comic book future because unfortunately the hero shooter's core player base has little interest in checking out its source material. That doesn't have to be the case. You can create comics based on characters that become popular from the game. That is very true. I mean, that is what's happening with Jeff the Shark. Nobody knew who Jeff the Shark was until Marvel Rivals. Apparently, Tom made this statement in a blog post regarding whether or not there'll be more Cloak and Dagger in the comics. And that's when he kind of dismissed the influence of Marvel Rivals on the comic books themselves. I tell you, I tend to think that the popularity in Marvel Rivals likely has more to do with play mechanics than it does characters themselves, which is to say that I haven't seen any major correlation between popularity in the game and the rise of interest of characters in print, outside of maybe one or two outliers. And as Spencer points out in the article, Jeff the Shark is getting his first comic book line after just being a weird side character in the comics. Hell, apparently he's even got his own Magic the Gathering card coming up. So apparently this was Jeff's first appearance. I think it's very easy to explain why this is a stupid mindset this editor has. For one, like, you have all this attention on Marvel now because of this game. People are actively playing the game. People are recommending characters, some even lesser known Marvel characters. Hell, I'm hoping Man-Wolf Star God gets into Marvel Rivals, even though barely anyone knows who that is. Hell, if they can add like a silly shark character, why not add Star God Man-Wolf? And this is why Marvel Comics will die in our lifetime. Probably not, but, you know, they will suffer financial hurt for sure. Marvel Comics marketing executives say comics have no effect on toy plans, believes character popularity has more to do with the story than toys themselves. The damage done to comics over the past 10 to 15 years is way too much for Marvel Rivals to fix, in my opinion. Oh, here's a funny thing. Marvel Rivals versus the Avengers game by Square Enix. Whoa. Wow, that is boring. Wow. Put the truth in front of them and they still can't see it. We finally got characters that look good and actually entertain people. I freaking love Marvel Rivals. I think it has such potential as a game. I love the gameplay. It's honestly like the best hero shooter out there right now. Oh, yeah, we got twerking Venom. Oh my god, that jiggle physics, bro. I can't. Hey, the game's got something for everyone. They never learn. It's just what Marvel doing what Marvel does, running from success. He doesn't deserve his job. Why are they refusing to take the W? Bro obviously hasn't seen Venom's ass. Oh my god! You know, everyone's got a great ass in that game. Oh man, they're so out of touch. They were really dumb as fuck. What an idiot. Oh, yeah, this is a major, major L for Marvel. They have a golden opportunity right now to get resurgence back into the comics and even maybe pump some life into the movies with this game. And they're just going to sit on it. It's just a fluke. Well, whoever's in charge of Marvel Rivals, I hope they keep making good decisions because I absolutely love the game. Mr. Bug says, translation, we don't want to accept that game devs in China do these characters better than us. Marvel is run by a bunch of fools. The comic industry continues to be blind as usual. They'll never learn no matter how many truths you throw at them. As soon as I saw this post, I knew it was Tom Bervoot. Yeah, you're a retard, Tom. The reason why there hasn't been an uptick in print sales for comics corresponding with hottie new popular rivals characters like Sue Storm is because most comic shops aren't offering options for ignorant newcomers. It's all new shit, which turns people away from the comics first. Has been out of touch. Tom Barefoot has been out of touch for so long. He's blind to what fans actually want. People don't like Marvel Rivals for just gameplay. They like it for enjoyable, attractive characters who are treated better in this game than they are in the comics or films. Just saying. When Marvel Rivals putting more effort on characters, lore, and story than everything Marvel Comics, from editors to writers, making than own world building, these people are absolutely determined to never ever get it. And I thought people can't live in alternate realities. What massive retards. They have to be intentionally trying to tank Marvel at this point. The ugly woke shit has been bombing for 10 plus years, and Rivals has shown it doesn't have to be this way. It is crazy. Like, they have an opportunity to print gold, and they refuse to print it. Playing Rivals got me into characters I normally never gave a damn about. These companies are run by morons. A game is likely going to hit $1 billion and shoving the comics division the playbook. And the editor is like, nah. Gamers love big titty superheroes. True that. They love big titty superheroes and I love big ass Venom. He's so innocent or so stupid. Tom Bervert, you're a moron. Oh man, this is great. It just blows my mind that someone with such a high position at Marvel doesn't see the golden opportunity they have with this game and how it can reinvigorate the comics. It's just arrogance at this point. It has to be arrogance. What else could it be besides utter arrogance or utter stupidity? Anyways, thank you all for watching this video. I'm Dash Attack, and I'll see you all next time.